This week from the internet, Factory Entertainment was so preoccupied with whether or not they could, they didn't stop to think if they should. Plus, He-Man finally gets his flowers. But what about Skeletor? The poor guy just wants 2 lips. And I survived May the 4th be with you, and all I got was this lousy t-shirt. Hasbro celebrates Star Wars the only way they know how, with unnecessary merchandise. It's the Reluctant Adult Podcast. Oh, welcome to another episode of the Reluctant Adult Podcast. My name is Paul, and I am joined, as always, by the man who puts olive scent in convention exclusive, Bill!
Hi, everyone. That's right. I attended a convention today, and I was recognized.
Olive scent can be... Those words can be made if you scramble the letters in convention exclusive.
Is that what was the
olive scent?
Yes, I see our olive scent. But what was the
olive scent?
The game that Lisa's enemy was playing with her dad.
Anagrams? Is that what it's called?
Is it the anagram game? Yeah, the anagram game.
Bananagrams.
Alec Guinness, genuine class.
And Lisa felt so dumb because she couldn't do it.
Yeah, I have a ball.
I love the ones where Lisa felt
Perhaps
dumb.
You'd like to bounce it.
Simpsons. The Simpsons. We'll talk about The Simpsons later, but top story of the week, Bill left his house. He went to a thing, and several people recognized him.
Yes.
So let's give a round of applause.
I made
recognizable.
it. I made it.
We made it.
Yes.
The nerds know us.
That's great.
Our people. So you went to the All-American Toy Show.
It was the Great American Toy Show.
The Great American Toy Show, brought to you by Chris Cone.
Yes.
It's funny, he didn't... It used to be Chris Con, but he felt like this was a more marketable name, I guess, more patriotic.
Maybe.
Now's the time.
Didn't see any of those Joes, but yeah, maybe.
Oh, no, because they sold out real quick.
They sold out fast. Yeah.
So, tell me about it. Tell me about Chris Con.
So, we made the decision, my son and I, we had a prior obligation. The obligation wasn't until 2 p.m. in the afternoon, and I said... Mm-hmm. And it was on the way, which was even better.
That's nice.
The convention, the Great American Toy Convention, was in Taunton, for
Taunton.
The people that can't pronounce Taunton.
And
I thought it smelled bad on the outside, right?
Hey!
Taunton.
Is that there? That should be on the poster. That's the best.
That's the motto of the city there.
That's so good.
Don't they smell bad on the outside?
Go like have some. They have like a contest to design something. You have to work that in. That is
name the slogan. Name the town slogan.
It's like you're entering the city. You have like "Welcome to Taunton."
Yeah.
We thought it smelled bad on the outside.
On the outside. Right.
Oh, poor Taunton. I don't know that I've ever been there. Is there anything else there I would have gone to? I'm not missing much. Sorry, Taunton.
No, I don't think of anything. But yeah, so we had one obligation and a little later in the afternoon, but we managed to get down there for just about opening time for the regular attendees. They had a 9 a.m. special opening for those who wanted to pay a little extra money, which was cool.
Hey,
but we missed that, which is fine.
That's fine.
Man, what a great show! What a fun show! A little bit for everybody. If you like the company that puts out Plunderlings was there. Valaverse was there.
Plunderling company.
Friend of the channel, Dan Larson was there.
Dan Larson?
Stevie was there.
Mr. Stevie
I'll tell you about
Bigwig.
Dan Larson in a second because this is fun. This is a fun one. This is how I know that I'm in a league at this point. You and I are in the league at some point.
We're in the club.
We're in a club, yeah. Yes.
We're in the
So son and I, we walked around. I told him, what are you looking for? We try to figure out, because you go and you get immediately overwhelmed at something like this.
Sure.
So I had a little wish list. He had a little wish list as well. He actually found some gujitsus, which was nice. He haggled, which was cool.
Ooh, that's fun.
Yeah, so that was a fun little thing. The gentleman wanted $5 per gujitsu, and he had 3. And he goes, well, I want all 3 of them. It was a very cute haggle. And the guy goes, because it's you, kid, $10 for all 3. And he fist bumped him. And I was like, that's
got
sweet,
one free.
man. Yes. A lot of freebies handed out to my son today. We spent a good amount of money. There's a good collector's booth with a lot of 80s and 90s items. We bought a lot of Street Sharks from this. Yes, my son was wild. It was fun watching him more than anything else because he was just like, well, how much is this one? And he would go, that one's $80. It's expensive.
What?
And then my son would look at me and he'd go, how about that, Dad? And I'd say, no, that one's too much. How about that one? And he'd go, that one's $60. And they just kept going back and forth. He did manage to get 4 Street Sharks out of me for an undisclosed amount of money. But
I saw that. The
again,
Shamu one.
Yes, the what is it? The Moby Lick. Moby Lick.
No way. That's his name?
Yeah, that's his name. Yeah,
Moby Lick?
Yeah, because of the tongue.
They should have just kept it Moby Dick. that guy's a real Moby Dick. Moby Lick. Because he's got a tongue?
Lick.
Is that his thing?
Yes, he's got a big... My son the whole time is like, why is the tongue so bumpy? I said, I don't really have an answer for you. He's like, well, you want to know about taste buds, Dad? And I was like, okay, let's do it.
Oh, wow.
He went into detail. Yes, he was. So lots of bins, a lot of deals going around. A couple other people doing like some vlogging and buying, flashing the cash out. They had their 20s, they had their 100s. They were really moving some stuff.
Whoa.
I left with not as much. I got 2 more power droids from my collection
you are the Dan Larson of power of
I that is the goal. He has the Boba Fett's. I actually witnessed Dan price out some Boba Fett's today, which was great.
Ooh.
He said he would come back. But yes, I have 3 and plus 2, so 5 right here.
Hey.
Very exciting.
Good math.
Yes, thank you. And then another friend and follower, Wilfredo the Pork Chop, was there, and I bought this old Imperial Rhino from when they were kind of like crossed over with Motu. And that was 10.
Really?
That's great. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Wait a minute. What?
So Imperial Plastic.
Motu?
Imperial Plastic found a way, well, not so much found a way, but like to move their product, they incorporated their dinosaurs and some of their mounts to kind of fit in with like the knockoffs and fit in with Masters of the Universe. So you'll kind of see the Imperial animals that look a little exaggerated kind of fitting in with the Masters of the Universe figures from the 80s. So this is the Rhino.
The body looks like a battle cat. Is that
to a degree? Yeah,
I can see it especially with the tail.
It's there.
I don't think a rhino has a tail that long. Wow, that's a whole thing I don't know about, but that's really interesting.
Check it out. It's a nice little buy-in in terms of they're not that expensive, and they kind of like flesh out that whole universe of He-Man. But yeah, just a lot of fun. My kid entered Chris, aka the Collector 77, who hosts and puts on the event, was doing a lot of giveaways and a lot of games and everything as they do, and my son and I found our way into, name that tune, and if you name the tune, you got a prize. Yeah. So a lot of it was like dads helping their kids, and I, to my son's credit, I helped him. We guessed the song "Back in Time" from Back to the Future, which was fun. So like, he had great. He ran up, he shouted what it was. I had it within.
What did he win?
He won Alan the Alien from the Diamond. That was the funny thing. So Chris had a box full of things like Marvel Legends, I believe some wrestlers and some Black Series stuff. But then he went and he grabbed this Diamond Select Alan the Alien from Invincible off of his personal shelf and handed it to my kid.
Like, that's better.
Yeah, it's better.
Prize.
This is the better prize. And
they
I
don't
think
make those anymore because
they
the
don't
company
make
doesn't
those.
exist anymore.
But I gotta
they
tell you,
definitely don't make them anymore.
my kid waited all day because we went out afterwards and we didn't get home till about 8:30. My kid waited all day to open that.
Oh, damn.
And man, oh man, is that his toy? Because it just carries that story that he won it. It's his major award.
Oh yeah, it is a major
so
award.
funny.
That's right.
It's so funny.
That's one of those core memories. He made a core memory.
He did.
Winning that.
Yes.
That's gonna be his.
He didn't even want to go. That's the
Gotta watch
thing.
the show now. He didn't want to go.
He didn't even want to go.
He dragged him. He dragged him to the toy convention.
Yeah, I was like, "Hey, buddy, you want to go to a toy show?" And he's like, "What is it?
Do they have toys there? Maybe.
Yeah. What kind of toys do they have
They
there?"
have Dan Larson there.
Oh,
3 varieties of Dans. No Pixel Dan though.
no,
Well, that's awesome.
it was. It was a lot of fun.
I understand you have a budding friendship with Chris, Mr. Collector 77.
Yes. So, one of the co-organizers, David, who also had a booth there, actually found me out and said, "Hey, from the Reluctant Adult podcast," and he called me Paul, and I'm like, "No, Bill. I'm Bill."
Damn it.
So close.
So close.
Yeah, so no, we got to talking, and I'm going to reach out to Chris and kind of get David's information because we were on our way out. But I got an open invitation to go hang out with Chris and David, and just talk toys. And I don't think filmed or anything, just hanging out and just like having like a toy opening party and having fun.
It will be filmed.
It will be filmed.
Yeah, you will film this.
But,
if nothing else, your own safety, you will film this. But
well, he was David there was asking about the show, asking about what channel.
Who's David?
Obviously, what channel? I have to figure out what his handle.
How did David come into this conversation?
He walked
he's a friend
right
of
up.
Chris?
He's a friend of Chris.
He was just another. Yeah,
he walked right up to me. So I went. I went
after.
after my kid won the Invincible figure. Another gentleman who had won a Gandalf from the Diamond Select line goes up to my kid and goes, "Hey, I don't want this. I got so many toys at home. You have it. There you go.
Wow,
free stuff."
Double
it's
prize.
Great to be a kid at a toy convention because
wild.
The adults really take care of them. They really do.
That's so
and they really
nice.
just
What a
help
nice
make
community.
those memories. It is.
What a nice community, the toy collector community. Some of them.
It can be. It
seems like the ones that you've been around.
Yeah.
The last time you went to a convention, you said the same thing. Like everybody was just giving your kids free stuff.
Yeah, they were just happy to see children there, and
that's nice. Yeah.
Yes, it is.
That next generation, like they're
right.
We
And
always
you
talk
see
about
it with
how
a lot.
kids don't care.
Right.
We gotta
you
make
see it a
them
lot
care.
with like the Pokemon guys as well. They kind of give like their little 2 cents on an item, and then they'll kind of trade and create that experience, which is cool.
Yeah,
I got approached
nice.
by several other attendees who recognized the channel, which was fun.
That's great. The dream. It's coming
It was,
true.
yeah. And you know what? It came so naturally because like generally you'd be like, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" But no, it was like, "Hey, how are you enjoying the show? What have you picked up?" And some of them had their kids. What do you have? And it's like not even like playing myself up, but giving that personal experience and just chatting with them. The best thing
You can. Oh yes,
is
please.
the best thing. So we always put Dan Larson on a top tier level in terms of the community and everything like that.
Absolutely. The most professional man in toys. Yep.
Yes. So, I walked by his booth. I gave him the casual nod, say, "Hey, Dan," like that. Like we go back.
What's up? What's up, Dan?
Guess who sought me out to chat?
Who?
Dan Larson. I didn't go to him.
He came to you.
He came to me, and we talked for a brief
That's so great.
brief couple
Does
minutes.
he smell good? I feel like he smells like the forest. Just the pine trees of New Hampshire is what I imagine he smells like.
Fair.
Oh,
But yeah, how fun.
Dan's a good guy. Yeah.
He is a good guy.
Pillar of the community.
It's like I said,
that's
it's
great.
one thing. It's one thing to kind of go up to somebody who has a noteworthy appearance and stature in the community and like kind of gush. But like when you're just minding your own business and like looking at toys and someone else comes up to you, you feel a little elevated. Yeah, it's good. It's good.
Is he tall? Is he your height?
He is tall. He is our height.
Yeah,
yes. I don't know if he's shrunk since Florida, but yeah, he's our height.
Have I shrunk? I might have shrunk. I don't know.
Okay.
I'm trying to shrink. Well, that's amazing. This is fantastic.
A lot of fun.
Of course, now I was telling you were telling me the story as it was happening, and I was relaying this to my wife, and she's like, "Oh, you guys really need to get T-shirts." I was like, "We really need to get T-shirts." But our T-shirts are going to be the shirts we wear. Like you're going to have that Krang shirt, but we're going to like the Krang instead of Krang, it's going to be like your face or something.
Oh,
like
fair enough.
We're going to have it be very because we want people to still recognize us by the stuff. That's right.
So you'll have to have like the AT-AT shirt, but it will have to be.
So I've been working on a design where instead of the crumpled AT-AT, it's you. Me.
That's right. Yes.
But I haven't quite got it right. I need like a professional graphic designer to help me out. So if you are one of those, and you would like,
I feel like I'm going to get
to help us.
That would be good.
And do what?
I'll probably sell
our shirts.
I can sell shirts. Dan had shirts. Dan had pins.
Sure, that's a good idea.
Dan had his own items to sell, and then he kind of walked and talked. So I think we're elevated to that status enough where I can just go and hang out and have fun.
I think you need to be like a special guest. Like they need to bring you in, like put you on the poster and be like featuring autograph session with toy tips with Bill. You can bring all your customs, like your alien queen from Leonard and all the things. Yeah.
I didn't get a chance to touch base with Mr. Stevie there, Steve Evans.
He's busy. Plus, I think
I saw him run by. I saw him run by, and I heard a child say,
if somebody said Paul and he thought it was me, he definitely does not get Rory anymore. He might be fine with you. Yeah,
maybe.
We tried, but things happen. Listen.
Yeah.
Anyway, so that's fantastic.
That was fun.
Next year we'll maybe prepare a little bit more.
Yeah, I didn't know if I was going or not.
A little bigger.
It was literally last minute.
No,
I was like, maybe I will, maybe I won't. But
sometimes
what an event! What an event!
If Chris wants to fly Paul up to Massachusetts, that would actually be great. So maybe we'll figure that out. What month are we in? March.
March.
How's the weather up there in March? Is it cold still?
We went to the beach today. It was all right. It was 45 degrees and windy, but we were at the beach.
That's a little cold. I don't know. We'll see. As long as there's no snow on the ground.
There's no snow.
Very good. Well, clearly our influence is growing amongst the toy community, and one particular area where our influence is quite large is in the armor sores community. So this week and last week, I think the day after we recorded last week, I went to Target and I found the armor sore end cap. Now, this was probably because I went Saturday morning with the family last week, but this is like the side end cap where it's like if you're coming from clothing, like men's clothes, you can probably see it, but we just bypassed that. So this is probably there. So I don't know if they had the T-Rex on Saturday and then it was gone because they only had the Triceratops. So this was my first time seeing these in person. Like I've been saying, curb appeal off the charts, shiny boxes, big boxes. And you were saying that you thought the Triceratops would be a lower tier price than the T-Rex because you thought the dinosaur would be smaller. If anything, the Triceratops is the biggest dinosaur, even bigger than the T-Rex. Yeah. It just seems like it has that mass.
Scales out the window on these, which is fine.
Well, I think that's what
this thing's like a tank.
And then later in the week, I found the T-Rex. Just fantastic. These are just really fun toys. It looks like there were 2 of each on the shelf, so that's probably what's shipping right now. So if you don't find them, they probably sold out. So hopefully they will restock. But I had this is no joke. Several people, more than 2, reach out this week being like, I heard of armor swords because of your show, and I went searching for these toys. So we are literally influencing people to check out armor sword toys.
And they should, because the toys are fun. The toys are
They're so fun. And some people are like, oh, they really have Dino Rider vibes. I'm like, oh, yeah? I hadn't thought of that. Really? What? Really? I guess if you look at it, I mean, I kind of. Yeah. So Dino Riders meets Power Rangers. That's how they're selling it. That's really fun. Let's switch gears here and talk about People turn to the show for their hard news. So let's get some hard news. This is some investigative journalism. So we're both big Jurassic Park fans. You're a big Jaws fan. Did you see the announcement that Factory Entertainment is doing 1/6 scale action figures or collectibles for both Jaws and Jurassic Park?
I did see the Jaws announcement, and I saw that, and it came on the not so much the coattails, the aforementioned. Oh, where's Chief Brody? Is always comes up. Always comes up.
He's just, the family's not going to sign off. Right. Even though NECA originally had that prototype at Toy Fair, and then something happened.
They'll sign off on a little people version of Chief Brody.
I don't think they need the likeness rights for those. They could do like a pop.
Fair enough.
So, anyways, Factory Entertainment. We've talked about them recently because they are doing the Star Trek Bridge.
They are
not playset, technically replica. I don't know what they're calling it,
replica,
but it's like not.
Yeah,
they're trying to be like, it's not action figures, it's not toys.
Right. And they've done Battlestar Galactica, which was an exciting
Battlestar Galactica, which are action figures.
They are.
So these are like all new ventures for Factory Entertainment. So these are, again, first time they're doing this. So they're not loving the head portraits on the Jaws figures, but these could be prototypes, they could change. And then they also showed off for Jurassic Park. Let me see if I can find where it is.
Right above it. Yes.
They have, well, that's not the one I want. They showed off Alan Grant, and then they showed off Ian Malcolm. And it's like, okay, these look pretty good. But then somebody pointed out that the pose for Ian looks very familiar, and that it looks almost exactly like the one from Iron Studios. So somebody took the image of the Iron Studios statue, and then they superimposed the Factory Entertainment Ian, and what they found was that it is exactly the same image. So what appears to have happened here is that Factory Entertainment took the image of another company's product and then either AI or just Photoshopped joints into it. I mean, you can see it here. You can see it.
It's pretty seamless in terms of how it lays over. But
look at the wrinkles.
The only difference looking at the legs and how it just elbow joints blends. Yeah.
There's just no chance this wasn't, at the very least, inspiration for.
Sure.
But here's the thing. This is an actual product they hope to make.
Right.
Eventually, they're going to have an actual product. So, this can be used for advertising or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know why you do this, because it's the internet. You can't get away with anything. People are going to figure this shit out. So I feel like now people have a bad taste in their mouth when it comes to Factory Entertainment. And along the same lines, someone else had a comment saying that Factory Entertainment originally was talking about 3D scanning the original plaque for a Star Trek collectible. But when the product came out, there were inconsistencies, like the kerning of the text, and there were typos. So to say that they scanned it, well, that doesn't really check out, because these things would not have happened. I don't know why. I don't know why you lie about these things.
The plaque on the bridge of one of the Enterprises, I'm assuming.
It is the original Star Trek TNG dedication plaque.
Got it.
And it had typos. So I don't know enough about that. You can go fact check that yourself, but I do have eyes, and I can see this Ian Malcolm is
he's blending real good.
It's just it's not a coincidence. It can't be. I refuse. Who are you gonna trust, me or your lying eyes?
Well,
so if Factory Entertainment would like to release a
more to come from that,
explaining themselves, I think that would probably be in their best. Yeah, more to come from that, definitely. We're gonna see if these ever actually get released, because we don't, again, at the end of the day, we want these companies to succeed. We want good toys, but
the communication side of making toys is very important, especially when you're not a new company but making new product. You don't have that reputation that precedes you, or you don't want this reputation to precede you. People don't know, because statue collecting is different. Action figure collectors aren't going to care about what you've made for statues because it doesn't necessarily translate.
Right.
So this is not a good first impression to the action figure community, but there's still time. They could still put out good product, and hopefully they do. I don't know if they've taken anyone's money yet. That's a little sketchy, but we'll see. We'll see. All right, let's find a cute story to go into the break. Okay, here it is. Here's a cute story.
Oh, that's cute.
I completed my Marvel Mego reissue collection this week. They put out the third and I believe final, because I don't think there are any other figures to re-release, 4-pack of the Mego reissues. This is the Avengers set, Captain America, Hulk, Iron Man, Thor. Previously, they did a Spider-Man set with Spidey, Green Goblin, Electro, and one other character. And then the last one was Fantastic Four with the Fantastic Four. So I love these, but here's the thing. I love these because this reminds me of Toy Fair magazine and Twisted Toy Fair Theater. This is not, like, I have no connection to the original Mego figures. I was not alive in the 70s. So I think a lot of people who care about these toys probably also just grew up reading Toy Fair. So I would love for them to put out a set branded as Twisted Toy Fair Theater Mego re-releases. And then in addition to the actual Mego figures, go get the Charlie flat customs, like Wolverine, like all the characters that didn't exist as Mego figures, and then get those made too. That's it.
Oh.
That's my dream line. I don't know who would do it. Somebody's got to do it. I'm going to do it. Let's do it. My screen did that thing. I thought I had it figured out, but it still did it to me. So I can't turn off the recording.
Oh.
So we're just going to have to keep going forever.
Okay.
Oh, I fixed it. I figured it out.
Oh, good.
Okay. Sometimes I have to
be
move
right back.
the extra window over to this side, so I have to look further. But that's okay. I think... Could you tell I was like frantically trying to figure this out as I was saying all that? Was it like apparent in my voice? No, okay,
Not
that's
one
good.
bit.
I'm
No,
glad.
you
That's
hit
good.
it well. You did a good
You
job.
could, but my wife could tell. I was like,
Well, you live
trying
with
to
your
put out a
wife.
fire.
Oh, okay. Yeah, she sees everything.
She's like, uh-oh.
I don't see that.
She could
Something's
just hear
happening.
it in my voice, like he's trying to figure something out as he does this. He's just saying nonsense words. Yeah, I was like, then this happened, and I have to keep talking because I don't think I can turn it off. All right, I need to recover from that, so I remember where all the windows are, so I can hit stop on them. So we'll take a quick break, and we will be right back. So before the break, we were talking about Toy Fair, the magazine, which I miss dearly, but I don't know that magazines have I won't say that, because there are toy magazines that have done very well for themselves. We just, like a comedy magazine, I don't know if that really like has a place, because, social media exists and you have people who are doing that, but instead of waiting, a month or whatever for the turnaround, it's immediate. So, whatever. Anyways, speaking of Toy Fair magazine, in one of their issues, it must have been 2006 or 2007, they printed these photos of what were going to be Toy Biz Fantastic Four action figures from the 2006 cartoon. The cartoon only lasted one season. It was not well received. So much so that these toys never even made it into production. I actually was at Toy Fair that year. I got to see them in person, so I have some photos somewhere kicking around on some old camera of these toys. But it was one of those things where it's like, okay, I'll see these in person when they get released at Toys R Us. That didn't happen. So the Toy Fair printed these photos. I think people forgot about these because I posted these on our Instagram, just sort of being like, hey, these were cool, remember these? And like a million people liked it. They're like, holy shit, what are these? And I was like, yeah, these, remember these? Like they didn't come out. So I guess maybe people were not as in tuned to like, toy stuff that's not just in front of them. Like, Toy Fair stuff, those photos exist on the internet. You can go search them out, but maybe people weren't, because Toy Fair now is like, everything we see the same stuff. And then San Diego Comic-Con, like, what was that?
I don't think Marvel. I mean, Marvel was obviously popular back then.
Yeah.
Right. And everything.
Not nearly
I don't
as
think
popular.
not nearly. 20 years later, looking back, nowhere near.
That's so funny to think about, because I remember, Marvel Legends, and they would do like Captain America, Iron Man in the first set, and it was like, oh, cool. We don't really have these characters as toys. To think about like how front and center those characters have become, because Marvel could not use X-Men, they could not use Spider-Man. They had to use these characters who at the time, to be fair, were sort of like the B-list superheroes.
They had gone from the forefront. They were their time had passed in terms of,
they seemed older,
in terms of interest. Yes,
retro. Yeah, X-Men, Spider-Man. They had the cartoons on Fox. They were the new thing.
They were.
So now we've sort of flipped, where people are going to have to be reintroduced to the X-Men, because we keep seeing like X-Men pop up in the Marvel movies. They're starting to introduce them now. But they couldn't even say the word mutant. Marvel wasn't even allowed to use the word mutant. Fox owned the word, which is crazy. So we'll see what happens. But these are one of some things that are lost to time. I don't think we'll ever see anything based on this, because this cartoon was not great.
New for me,
not
too.
well received. Oh, you don't remember seeing these?
I don't remember these, but these are very kind of, these look similar to, what was it? X-Men Evolution to that extent, or
I can see
that time?
Yeah. I just like the Thing. He spray painted a 4, or maybe Johnny did it. It would be hard. The Thing's like, it's like backwards. If Ben did it to himself, Johnny probably did that. That's probably what happened. But it's fun. I think they're fun. This reinterpretation of Doom, it's pretty cool. Yeah. Almost like, feel like it has like an anime influence to it.
It looks like it. It almost looks like the villain from what is that movie? Big Hero 6.
Waterworld? Oh, yeah, I can
Big
see
Hero
that.
6.
He's got the nice green coat that Robert Downey Jr. wears everywhere, because he's like subtly reminding people. And the Hulk was in it. The Hulk was in this cartoon. Here's the Hulk. He looks pretty messed up.
He does.
There it is. Can we get this head sculpt? That would be a nice like little Easter egg. And here's Mole Man. I don't know why. And a Skrull. That was early on. I think that might have been our first Skrull if that came out, but it did not. All right, enough of that. Should we talk about the Spider-Man trailer? What's the title of this one? Brand New Day?
I think so.
Okay. Did you just watch the trailer?
I did watch the trailer, yes. A few times.
What? Okay. So you liked it? You're excited for Spider-Man?
Yeah, it looks. Yeah, I'm always excited for Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man goes back. Spider-Man comes out so few and far. Spider-Man's kind of like a Batman, in my opinion. You have to see a new Spider-Man. You don't have to necessarily see all Marvel, but you should at least see a This Batman runs along the same vein. You usually spend the time to go and watch a Batman movie. This is no different. There was a little bit of odd stuff happening in this trailer. We talk about people freezing every frame and saying, there's famously at this point now with was it No Way Home, edits in the trailer that removed certain characters. So there's
keep those secrets
in this trailer where something's not lining up, and people like to say, obviously with the hand ninjas that are in the end of this. They're the way they are crossing the top of the building. They're not directly going towards Spider-Man. They're going towards something else.
Who could be there?
Who could be there? Someone said, obviously there might also be an instance where Spider-Man himself is edited because he's supposed to be six-armed Spider-Man.
Right, he might look a little different.
Yeah.
So, these aren't spoilers because this is based on a comic and the cartoon and everything, and we also don't know
Right.
what's happening. But
Right.
if you grew up with the Fox cartoon, you know they went through the arc where Spider-Man goes through that transformation where he gets 6 arms, and then eventually he becomes Man Spider, where he's just a violent.
He goes
he
and
loses
visits
his
the
humanity.
X-Men. He does.
That's right. They need the X-Men. But in the cartoon, Punisher and who's the other friend that helps him? But I don't think he'll be in this
Morbius.
one. I think that is something, but it's something else I was watching. It was like another like human, I thought, character like Punisher. But anyways, in this movie, Punisher isn't in this movie, so it makes sense that they would do that story arc. But here's the clip you're looking at.
Right.
So I guess the question will be, how far does the story go in this? Do we see him with 6 arms? Is that the tease? Do we see him as Man Spider? Does that lead into the next Avengers movie? Because there's a question of how much he's even in that movie. But if he's like, a completely CGI character, it would be a little bit easier to have the character be in it, I guess. Like you said, always interested in a new Spider-Man. The movies in general just are darker, like the literal color are darker, and that's, I think, evident here. But yeah, I mean, definitely gonna check that out. We'll get toys, I guess. This is what always confuses me about Spider-Man now.
Oh yeah,
because Sony owns Spider-Man, but they have this working agreement with Marvel, and obviously there are Marvel characters in this: Punisher, Bruce Banner.
Yeah.
So is this put out by Sony, or is this a Marvel movie, or is it just like you can't categorize it as one or the other?
It's definitely a Sony, but under the Marvel production.
Yeah.
So they're always quick
Marvel's
to run
like,
the Sony logo and then the Marvel production logo alongside of it. So I think it's a both situation.
Because Sony kind of like doesn't know what they're doing, because they do all those Spider-Man villain properties.
They do.
That
They do.
aren't
And
great,
I think
and they
they're
just
actually
sort of lucked
coming
out with
away from
Venom.
those. Oh, Scorpion is in this as well.
Scorpion
We
is
get
this?
To see, yes.
In like very, very MCU'd looking Scorpion, like just a guy with that like mechanical tail.
Right.
And then I think the guy, was it Tarantula that has the raptor claw on his foot? There's like a shot on the side of a building. So they're throwing a lot of shit in this. I'm excited to see it.
A lot of villains.
I just
probably quick
wonder.
villains.
I just wonder how much longer is this kid going to be Spider-Man? Because he's like almost 50 at
He is.
this
Yeah, he's our
point,
age.
right? Like he looks young, so that's good. But are we thinking he's going to hand off the mask to a different character in the Spidey universe, or are they going to recast him? Now that it's the multiverse,
knows?
they could do whatever. But
They
yeah, I just
could.
wonder. Because are
Good
they in
question.
college now? I guess they're not, in high school at least.
No.
There's Ezra Bridger from Star
Yeah.
Wars. He's the other man in Spider-Man's life, and here's Spider-Man waking up in the cocoon. So that's good. We'll check that out when that comes out.
Yes. Lots of stuff coming
Let's
out this
see.
year.
Yeah, it's gonna be a busy. I went to see Project Hail Mary today because my wife read the book and she was a huge fan, and she's like, we have to go see this movie. It's
okay.
gonna be amazing. It's got good reviews. It was very good, very unlike any other movie probably you've ever seen.
Okay.
Lots of trailers. So I got to see some of the stuff that's coming out this year. He-Man's coming out. Like it's really shaping up to be a great year for movies.
Okay.
Do you know anything about Project Hail Mary?
I don't know anything. Are they trying to save something from outer space?
They're trying to save the Earth. The
something?
sun is dying. That old story.
Okay. Is that like
So
that?
he has to go
Okay.
to.
I've seen it.
He has to go to
Alright.
space. But the big thing in it is his relationship with this alien. And, they show off the alien and a lot of the promotional stuff in the trailer and stuff. So
Yeah.
people are like, oh, you spoiled it. But, like, it is a sort of a surprise, but it's not like a, whoa, I didn't expect an alien to be in this movie. Because you kind of know. That's kind of the deal. And the relationship. So, basically, it's Ryan Gosling, and he's working with this alien, the CGI alien. But the alien he's not, like, humanoid. He looks like sticks or, like, rocky like kind of like a rocky crab with no defined face.
Yeah.
And
okay.
he speaks an alien language, but you can understand him because Ryan Gosling sets up this like computer software that translates it. So that's part of the, like, there's some
Okay.
funny gags with that. So it's very good. It's the relationship between Ryan Gosling and this alien is very good. Better, they have better on-screen chemistry than a lot of other couples in movies. I'll say that. Check it out. Theater was packed today, and it was like a matinee on Saturday, so that's a good sign.
Project Hail Mary.
Hail Mary. You might have heard it.
Is it? I have not, other than seeing that rock and seeing all the popcorn buckets attached to that rock.
They have. Did I post that? I might have posted that. So the popcorn bucket at Regal for Project Hail Mary is the spacesuit helmet.
Right.
And when I first saw it, here they are. When I first saw it, I was like, "Oh, is that the Red Ranger helmet from the most recent Power Rangers movie?" Because it just like all wrapped in the bag, it kind of looks like it because it's got the big visor. And then I was like thinking, I wonder if in the new Power Rangers, because they always like want to show their faces more, like, you know, that's important. You see like even like Marvel does that too, where it's like you see inside the suit with Iron Man, like you need to see their faces. I wonder if they think of doing like a larger visor so you see the actor's face, the character's face. I don't know, because you could still have this be like the mouth of the T-Rex or whatever. I could see it.
Yeah, you can see it.
I just had that thought. Here's Rocky, the alien. See, he's just rocks. Rocky looks like the putties from the last theatrical Power Rangers movie, where they were just sort of like they didn't even have like defined faces or anything. That's what he looks like. Look at that. Connected those two stories. Look at that. That's why people love the show. All right, let's get into the connectivity. We connect the community and our stories. It's all about connectivity. Mattel revealed. That's what it's called. I was gonna be like Mattel Revelations, but no, that's He-Man Revelations.
Yes.
Mattel revealed. This was a big to-do. This was their virtual toy, expo, and they brought in some toy influencers. Pixel Dan was there to represent Motu. Kyle something. I'm sorry, Kyle. Kyle was there to represent wrestling, which is kind of funny because like Matt Cardona's back in the family, so I'm surprised they didn't just have him do it. But they had a bunch of stuff to show off. Was there anything that really stood out to you?
I mean, I can't say that there was at all. I mean, I didn't watch any of the presentation or anything. I couldn't even tell you how long each presentation was, to be honest with you, because I mean, we live in a world if you're not interested, you just tune in after.
You see the clips. Everybody was posting on their socials.
Exactly.
And I think that's kind of the point of having the influencers there, is that they would post their related clips. Like, that makes a lot of sense.
Right. They get them in there, and they get some behind the scenes. They get to
it's fun. I like when they do stuff like this.
That's fun. It's a good idea.
They had a nice big stage. It was like an actual studio. They flew these people out. I imagine to California. That's where Mattel is set up. So it's not like they just had them on webcam. So it was a big production. So we're gonna go through a couple things because not that I'm necessarily interested in buying these, but I think it's of note. So for He-Man, they have these two sets. The one set, He-Man with Battle Cat, and then Skeletor with Panther. So these are floral.
Yeah, they're art
Is that
collaborations.
how you would describe it?
Yeah, exactly.
This is from James Jean. And I'm not familiar with James Jean, but I guess his art is very
one of them is.
flower.
One of them is.
Well, the other one is like the Last of Us.
Are they both James Jean?
I think they're both James Jean, yeah.
Okay. I'll take it back
I
then.
think. I could be wrong,
okay.
but I don't believe I
That's
am.
fine.
Yeah. So you see the artwork here for the box.
Yes.
It's
great.
Do you think that these, much like the last art He-Man figures, those brown ones,
the brown He-Mans that showed up at Ross? I mean, so right off the bat, these are $100 figures.
$100, but you get two figures because you get He-Man or Skeletor, and then their respective
and their steed. Yeah,
their steed, and like lots of unique molding here. So it's not like a straight, not just a repaint. You get the flower are the power sword that has flowers
The skin tone of He-Man reminded me of the sick Homer figure a little bit. I was just like, oh,
very
he's
pale.
just very, very pale. He needs some chicken noodle soup.
And he's got like red eyes. He does look very ill.
These are definitely sets for somebody.
Look at his bathing suit area.
Yeah, no, I know.
Really
okay.
look at these too closely. Oh. Yeah, these are something. It's so funny with He-Man that they always do these art figures. Is there just someone at Mattel who likes both stuff? Like, they love like toy art, and then they have access to He-Man. Like, is the He-Man audience pining for this kind of release?
Art? I mean, we wind up with how Turtles goes. It's just they keep doing the same thing over and over again. So it's like everyone knows what to expect, and then all of a sudden you say, "Well, how about this?" And we get coral emblazoned Skeletor here.
It's just like
he looks interesting. It's very cool.
He looks interesting. Again, it's expensive.
It's expensive.
It's not. I don't see this as like I'm gonna put this on my shelf or I'm gonna play with this. Nobody's gonna be like, oh, I'm introducing this flavor of Skeletor to the toy box.
Yeah,
this is like either to sell later on and hope it increases in value, or you're just too cool for school, like toy, like living on the beach, whatever. Like, I don't know. This isn't for the normal Joe Schmo collector.
This is toy cuck territory here.
You're gonna have to explain that one to me.
Oh, I remember I told you it was like you're gonna buy the item, you're not gonna open it. You're not going to open it, but then you're going to go on YouTube and you're going to watch someone else play with the toy. Yes, you're just going to watch someone else.
You're going to watch a video of someone else playing with the toy as you stare at it inside the box.
If you stare at your own, yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's how it works. Hey, that's what that third chair is for. All right, so the other thing I want to talk about is they're doing a Stone Cold Steve Austin. So this one is for Lil Steve if he's watching. And this is to celebrate the anniversary of when Stone Cold coined that infamous, because Stone Cold said so, Austin 316 just kicked your ass or whooped your ass, whatever he says. So this is a little weird. So first of all, this is an elite figure. This is not a ultimate figure. So right off the bat, it's like, can you say this is like the best possible version? Because you're already not making it the best possible version. And they did this whole rigmarole where they showed it was like a piece of material and it had all the possible torso pieces that they have available to them on this board. And it's like, which one looks the most like Stone Cold? And it's like, this is the umpteenth Steve Austin figure you've made. You haven't gone through this process before where it's like, which one looks like the character we're making? Like, that's a little bit dog and pony show for me. The other weird thing is this represents, he won the tournament, the King of the Ring tournament. He beat Jake the Snake Roberts. He goes up to accept the crown. So in previous years, people would wear this like audacious crown and they would get like a robe, very like kingly, like over the top, and they would sit on this throne. But Austin, he's like, I don't care about any of this shit. So it's already sort of funny because it's like, you can't dress him in this. You can't put him in the throne. It's just sort of in the background. And then this set includes a fabric, soft goods, Austin 316 t-shirt. Well, he definitely did not have that yet because he just said the line. That shirt did not come out all like, revisionist history. People
Within
think the
seconds.
next night they had this shirt ready to go. It was weeks and weeks. They didn't. Austin wasn't supposed to win this tournament. Triple H was supposed to win the King of the Ring that year. But because of the infamous curtain call, which Mattel celebrated with that Target Legend set that did not sell super well, Triple H got punished because Shawn Michaels, he was the champ, couldn't punish him. Diesel, Kevin Nash, Scott Hall, Razor Ramon, they left to go to WCW. So the only guy left to take the fall, he loves telling you this, Triple H. So Triple H was going to win the King of the Ring. He did not. Austin got it. The rest is history. But that shirt did not exist at the time of this. So it's sort of weird that they would include it. But, they need a little something else. But also, we live in this era where figures come with multiple heads, but not this one. You get the one head. So I hope you like it. It looks okay. It looks a little weird to me. It's supposed to be like
I want to see.
he's like given the.
I want to see all the accessories.
These are all the accessories, yeah. But it's
No,
like the
what's the
head is
other-
like he's. You want to see what else he gets? So this is everything.
Yeah,
it comes
there you
with.
go. I want to see that.
Yeah.
He's got
Okay.
hands.
So we got the pointing fingers. They always give Austin pointing fingers because it's the closest they can come to giving him middle fingers.
Yeah.
They're not going to give him the middle finger. So you get pointing fingers. So this is all you get. It's not super expensive. I think it's like $35. You can get it right
That's
now.
not bad. You get a throne. That's nice.
It's sort of an interesting.
Oh, look
well,
at that.
the funny thing about the throne is, if you wanted a throne this past Christmas, you could have got the Snoop on a stoop throne that I actually got. I think a lot of people got the Snoop on a stoop throne because it was very cheap on Walmart. So here's the packaging. I don't love the packaging because it's sort of weird where it's like, it looks like he's looking through a mirror, like mirror on the wall kind of thing. Like I know it's supposed to be like broken glass. It's not working for me. It's not working for me. Here's the back of the box.
Looks like those screen breaks toys that were at Walmart.
That's right. It does look like
Giving
that.
off that vibe there.
Yeah. So I'm not loving it. It's also like weird. He's next to the throne, so he's off
he's
center.
not like front and center. That's the other thing.
He's off center. I don't like it. My OCD is kicking in. He's like,
the throne is the star. That's
right.
It's like the old, that Rocky,
and then there's a lot of like empty space
meat.
above them.
Yeah.
It's not like I don't know. There's lots of stuff that I don't love about it, but it is what it is. But if you really want like the perfect Austin, you probably have it already. So I don't know, unless you really want the throne, I'm not sure why this set is desirable. Maybe you're just like commemorating the moment. Mm-hmm. But they, whatever. They had to do something. They did something. That's fine. Whatever. So that was Mattel revealed. Here's laser power He-Man. That's fun. I think I had this. This was like from the new He-Man.
You
like where he went
did
to
not
space.
have this figure.
Isn't this where he went to space and it was from the new line?
No, you did
It's
not
not
have this figure. You did not have
Okay.
This
Fine.
figure was only released in Europe in the 80s. It was one of the last
I think
figures
I had it. There was
of
that
the
week I lived
original
in Europe.
Masters line that this figure goes for thousands of dollars. You do not have it.
I just,
No.
one year we went to France instead of Disney, and I think I have this figure.
This is
I got
news
it
to
in the
me. You went to
airport.
France?
Yeah, we just like
Really?
I left school that day. I went to France. Yeah. And I was like, I need a He-Man toy, even though I don't collect He-Man. Actually, it was at a yard sale in France. And that's where I found it at a yard sale. So this is not from like the New Adventures where he has pants.
No.
He learned to wear pants. No, I see it here.
Right, no, it's not that one.
All right, never mind. Moving on. Let's see. What else? Oh, here we go. So, I'm still not convinced this is real.
Okay.
Yak Face, you sent this to me, but Yak Face posted this. And this isn't like a press release. The story is that Yak Face found a listing on Walmart.com, and it did not say exactly what it was for, but Yak Face was able to order it. And what arrived was this Stormtrooper in May the 4th Be With You packaging. So this is a Black Series Stormtrooper with a soft goods t-shirt for the Stormtrooper. Yep. And on the back of the shirt it says May the 4th be with you, and on the front it says like pew pew pew
it says pew 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 squad goals, yeah. And he's got a target. He's got a little paper target.
That's supposed to look like Han.
In the back there. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's just
is this real or is this a
marks
joke?
all around? I don't know. I don't know anything about it other than the fact
so we're
that I
not
sent
sure.
it to you. We have a month to figure it out.
He did it all up with the graphics, and maybe he made this shirt. But let's pretend it is real. Let's pretend this is real. Is this something that you're gonna own?
Personally, no.
No, personally.
No.
Is this something? Let me ask you this: has Hasbro lost their goddamn mind? Maybe that's the appropriate question. Has Hasbro just lost it? Like, what is happening over there in Boston?
I think they did very well with that.
Are.
I think they did very well with that Valentine's Ewok.
So this is what they're doing then. So like even like made up holidays. Even like are they going to do like a Mario Day exclusive like every holiday that exists now?
Sure.
Alien Day is going to get an exclusive. This is wild. This is wild that this is a thing.
We're going to find out if it's real or not. I mean, we'll find out eventually.
Okay.
But
I think if this... You're more tuned into the Star Wars collecting community. How has the reaction been to this?
I think it was generally liked, like as a joke. But
People
I think,
like it.
it's one of those things. I think it's one of those things where it gets announced and then you have that percentage of the community that's like you and it's like WTF, and then you have that percentage of the community that's just like, I want everything. This is the most fantastic thing I've ever seen. It's just such a joke.
It is such a joke. So I already have this figure.
Yeah.
I acetoned off the blast marks, and then I lost the T-shirt. So I already have this figure. I only paid $10 for it.
Well, just get your Austin 316 shirt and put it on him.
There you go. That makes just as much sense. Could you imagine? I'm surprised this would never happen under George. George would never have let this shit go. A stormtrooper wearing a T-shirt. What is this, Lego? We're gonna see Jacuzzi Stormtrooper next. The blocky Stormtrooper has ruined the Black Series for me. I just love the blocky Stormtrooper so much. Although I keep losing these little... I don't know what these little things are on them. Is this supposed to like hold another thing?
No, those are just
pockets. What are
little
they?
Pockets, his little ammo pockets.
There's like ammo pockets. They keep popping off, but that's okay.
Oh, skateboard.
I thought that was so funny. I was like,
it is
this
funny.
Is a joke. This is a great.
I like when I send you things and you're like, what?
Yeah,
it's my favorite. It's like when
I
you're shocked.
Would not have seen this
because my assumption is that you've seen everything before I've seen it. So like me sending things is just like, oh,
I had not seen that. I wish I hadn't seen it. But here it is.
No. I
was at GameStop tonight. It's in the mall where the movie theater is. And they had the deluxe theatrical edition. They had the deluxe theatrical edition DC figures from McFarlane. So they have Joker, Bane, and Christopher Reeve, Superman. These look great. Yeah. This Joker, it looks really good. The face paint could probably be a little bit better. But
okay.
A release like this.
I saw them at Target a couple weeks ago. I was surprised to see them. I was like,
how much are they at Target?
I didn't look, but I'm assuming probably $35. I'd have to guess.
So that's how much they are at GameStop too. And that's like,
that's surprising.
I would buy this, but I don't want to pay $35 for it. I just don't want to. I just don't want to. Especially like the lines about the end. It's like, what will Mattel do? And it's like, I do have a few of the Nolanverse characters. Like I have the Batman they did. And I have the Scarecrow. Do I have a Harvey Dent? Maybe not. I don't think I picked it up. Or I did pick it up. And it was like way after the fact. I found it at some random Target. But then I opened it and it like fell apart. So I think maybe somebody had returned it. So that was sad. But I do want this Joker, but I just like, I don't know if it'll ever go on sale. But if it does.
No, I don't think so.
That'll be the time.
I think you'll find it for anything less than 30.
The Bane's nice. But maybe someone will just send it to us. Wouldn't that be nice?
That'd be fun.
McFarlane.
No, I want the armor swords first. I want armor swords.
I want the armor swords first. I know. I'm not accepting any toys until MGA sends us armor swords. Here's Christopher Reeve with that smiling face. I like his curl. That's actually really nice.
That's good.
Those are fine. Let's see. What else we got to talk about? Okay, Mondo officially announced or officially revealed their Leonardo for their 1/6 scale, like Henson imagination, like use your imagination line.
Right.
We saw the Donatello one that went up for pre-order. If you're gonna, which one do you like better, Leonardo or Donatello?
I gotta say, I mean, if we're talking these, I was surprised at the difference because I must have to see Donatello next to this one because I think the Donatello does a little bit better job of embodying that Jim Henson aesthetic. Like if it was a continuation, this one doesn't quite do that for me. There's something a little strange.
Henson at
right?
All.
No, it's too animated. I don't
feel like this was
You keep going. I'm fine.
I don't feel like this was the trajectory of
I
Leonardo
agree.
in the movies. Yeah.
Right.
I don't think he was going to become this, like, whatever this is. Yeah.
Solitary ninja. This Ronin.
Yeah.
As it
I
were.
just-
Yeah.
And then look at this sword. He's like a techno sword or something.
Right.
I like this little guy from the video game. That's cute.
It's
Do
fun.
they have a name? What are they called?
They do.
His armor, it's like he has a license plate shin guard and this is like a football pad or something. So that's fine.
Yeah. I don't know. I just
But I don't
it
like the
didn't look-
screaming head.
It's a screaming head,
Yeah,
and then there's the eyes closed. Every Leonardo has to have his eyes closed.
Always gets an
at some
eyes
point.
closed.
Yeah.
And then look, his sheath for his katanas has all the turtles. So is this like Last Ronin? Are we saying that the turtles are dead and he has their bandanas?
He has their
Is that what-
bandanas. So
is
what is
that
it?
what
Well,
we
he's
are
got
led
his.
to
Does he
believe?
have his own bandana on that as well? I mean, it's got a blue on the end.
It's got his own too, I guess. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's kind of
He's
weird.
just repping. He's just repping the colors.
He's just repping his squad.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think this one is as necessary.
No, well, it
As-
just certainly doesn't hit as much. I mean, I only
It
imagine.
doesn't sell. I wonder if they have them all designed and
Sure.
they like thought that Donatello did the best as like telling the story. Like people are like,
Yeah.
"Oh, I get it." Because if you put this out, it just seems a little more generic. Like, "Oh, it's just a
It
Leonardo."
does seem
Like
very
when Super
generic.
7,
Yes, it does. Yeah.
When Super 7 did that really cheap like repaint of their like the Playmates turtle for Leonardo, and they just gave him like a scarf or something. I don't remember, but I was like, this is like very lazy. Not that this is lazy, but like I don't know. Maybe there's nothing you could do to make this seem more like a Henson figure. But I feel like that it just sort of lost its way a little bit. But I am now very curious to see, especially Michelangelo. Like, what are you going to do for Mikey? What are you going to do
Oh, yeah.
for that character? So I hope we do get to see him. We don't know
I hope
because
so,
of
too.
the Mattel deal.
Nunchucks made out of like all the sausage.
That's what I'm thinking. He needs to go
Yeah.
real hardcore into like Ninja Turtle 2 territory, Secret of the Ooze. Well, so that's
In
a
theaters
Ninja Turtle
now.
product. What was that?
In theaters now.
In theaters now. That's a Ninja Turtle product that I'm not super psyched about. This is a Ninja Turtles product that I am really interested in seeing. So this is Medi Toys, but they posted under their Japanese name, I guess. LINGJIHUN. However you want to say that. I'm not even going to attempt it. This is Rocksteady and Bebop in scale with that line. And those figures, the turtles, are like 6 inches or not 7 inches. Like they're pretty big to start. Rocksteady
Sure.
and Bebop are fucking huge. Look at them
Ooh.
compared to an apple. I
There's
always love
an
when they
apple.
have apple.
Yes, the apples
As
are
an
nice.
apple, they should have used a banana. That's what Reddit does. They're like banana for scale. These look amazing. I love that Rocksteady's bigger, but like his head's a little small. Like I really feel like that fits his character very well.
Sure.
Soft goods pants. So Bebop has the jeans, the two-tone jeans. Rocksteady has the camo pants.
Yeah.
The boots. Oh my god! I didn't even look at the boots and the sneakers. These are so great. This
They
is
look
how
fun.
you do a like reimagined look for these characters. This is fantastic. I could not love this anymore. And I don't know how much these toys are going to cost, but I kind of think I need to get these, even if I don't have the turtles. Like I just feel like
Okay.
these are like going to be the be all end all Rocksteady. And
These
Bebop.
stand on their own, as it were.
I hope they literally stand on their own because I feel
But
like they'd
look
be
at-
so
look at
heavy
them.
they would fall.
Look at them holding the turtle like they can literally
Oh,
hold
that's
another
wild.
figure.
Rocksteady has a soft goods shirt too because you see that belly pop out. That's
Yes,
great. These are so fun.
they
I
are.
almost wish they like made these bootlegs and didn't call them Rocksteady and Bebop so we could like get them cheaper.
That would be
Get
fun.
them over here. Maybe someone. I'm gonna start checking AliExpress and see. Oh, we should make our own version of AliExpress. Call it Ollie's Express, the Americanized version, because it's just
Okay.
Ollie's. Look at that. Combine
Yes.
those two worlds. Here's some better shots of the individual figures. Look at that.
Very
He's got
gangster.
a chainsaw. That's a
He's
lot
got
of
all these
fun.
weapons.
Articulated mouth. I
Yeah.
like how his gun it color matches his accessories, like the spikes on his shoulder pad and his
Right.
glasses, his
Little bit
tiny
of
little eyes. They're like black eyes, like a piggy.
Oh, sure.
So
yeah, you
much
forget
fun.
about
Oh,
the eyes. You
multiple
forget
heads.
about what his eyes would look like underneath those glasses, and they would be little tiny piggy eyes.
Little piggy eyes, yeah.
Cute.
Rhinos have large yellow eyes. Anyway, so these are very fun. So many
So
toys. I'd like to
vicious.
send
What's
these
he gonna
us.
do to Raphael there? Oh my god.
Oh, he's gonna squish them.
He's got like a shotgun. It's like, oh,
He's
here,
got a
this is it.
shotgun. Wait a minute. He raps on his knees. I
It's
don't want
the
to see
most-
what comes
most
next.
brutal weaponry in the world, and they're like,
Holy
yeah,
shit! This is not
fight
okay.
you with my bow staff. I've
Has
got
Nickelodeon
size.
seen this?
Yeah, right.
I'm gonna hit you with cold cuts. Oh, he's got a sawed-off shotgun. Well, I'm gonna rethink my strategy here. That's probably why they didn't have Rocksteady and Bebop in the sequel, because they would be too violent. They weren't allowed to fight anymore. That makes all the sense now. We figured it out.
Yeah.
Oh, we gotta talk about this. So McFarlane, we knew they were doing a Joker from Batman '89. We finally got some good official photography of it. Do you think it
Photos,
looks
yeah.
like Jack Nicholson? Did they get the likeness rights for it?
No, they can't get the likeness rights for them. They had to find a loophole and use the production images from other toys to do it.
Is that true?
That is true.
Okay.
Yeah,
You saw that listed somewhere?
I did.
Oh. Production images from other toys? I don't understand.
So, like, they had to utilize the image of him from, like, the Kenner.
Oh, the
figures.
card back?
The
And
card
that's okay?
backs. Yeah.
But we were talking
If
about
you go
Kenner
and look,
doing
if you go
the
and look
likeness.
at the, if you go and look at like that.
Here's the collector card that comes with it. It's like a, it's
Right, it's
animated.
certainly not. Yes, it's animated.
Doesn't look like Jack Nicholson.
No, it doesn't look like Jack Nicholson. But no, there's no
Huh.
Jack Nicholson. Yeah.
Well, that's
I thought you knew
disappointing.
that.
The whole point.
No,
Why does
it
he come
looks
with alternate hair? Because the hat
so
won't fit with the
hat
hair.
Yeah, so you take the
That's
hat
funny.
off and put the green hair on.
That's really funny.
He
That's
probably
fun.
looks less like Nicholson with the green hair.
Probably. That's why
You
none
put
of the
that
pictures
on.
have him with it. Yeah.
Right.
I
so
do
that-
like that they're doing a chase variant where it is the Kenner colors with that.
Right. If
the
you go
pink.
and go
Yeah,
go find
that's
the
nice.
card back for that action figure, and then you'll see what I mean in terms of
Yeah. No, I
what they
understand.
use
I
to
can't
work
find
it
I'm
around.
not gonna look now.
Oh, you should go.
Well, that's very interesting. They just can't get Nicholson. Yeah. All right. Well, that makes me sad then.
I feel like
It
it's
also
like
makes
the
me sad-
workaround that Super 7 was trying to utilize in terms of putting out
Well,
that
sure.
Rat King figure.
No, absolutely. But it's a little different because, this line is supposed to be based on the movie characters and
Movies,
the,
right.
the actors. And they've had all the other actors. So to put out Joker and have it not be Jack Nicholson.
Well, it's like
I mean, I'm not
it's
going to
like
say bait and switch, but.
It's like how
it's
Hasbro
a
put
little
out
weird.
Electro, but it's not really.
They covered
Jamie Kennedy
not
there.
Jamie Foxx, yeah. That's
Jamie
weird too. I
Foxx.
don't like that either.
Yeah.
I don't like any of this. You got to do what the Horsemen do and put the actual head in another product, and then you combine it.
There you
Like
go.
that's how you get around the Red Sonja. That's what you call a real Red Sonja workaround.
The Red
We're gonna name it
Sonja
that
effect.
now. He got real Red Sonja. See, you should have never said anything, Red Sonja. Now you're going to be a term. This is Supergirl. Now this is what whoever sculpted this thinks a woman looks like, I guess.
Sure.
The face, and then the yellow hair is not working. Like that's not a color of hair that exists in the world. That doesn't look good. So
Okay.
I don't like this face. And then there was a black canary. Black canary again. These are very handsome women that they are sculpting. They're not the most feminine of sculpts, and then that's probably why they don't do a lot of female characters. Is the sculpts just aren't there? They're just not there. I don't know. I don't know why it's so hard for the sculptors to get the female face correct, but they have trouble with it, so they don't do it too often. But it's almost over. We won't have to worry about it anymore.
We're in the home
We'll
stretch.
see what Mattel does. Home stretch. Super 7, we talked a couple weeks ago. They revealed the lineup for their next Ultimates Turtles from the Fox series 2003. And it's 3 figures and then the motorcycle that goes with Raphael. So they put up you can pre-order them now from Super 7. If you order the bundle from Super 7, you get the exclusive headsets that you can't get anywhere else. So this has 3 heads for Hun, Raphael, and April. So you're looking at that now. So they all have sort of like happy faces. April, she has like a headset on, like she's moonlighting as like a salesperson. She's doing some telemarketing, I guess. I don't know. And then she's winking too.
There was a point in the opening credits where she's like flying a helicopter.
Gotcha.
And
I like my story better.
Okay, she's moonlighting
like,
as a telemarketer.
Oh yeah, this is perfectly safe. Don't worry. Oh yeah, it's great for kids. Don't even worry about it. How many do you want? So the deal is you have to order the full bundle, which includes the bike to get those heads, the head back. The only way to get it is to get it from Super 7. How much, without looking, which you might have already done, how much do you think the 3 figures and the bike is going to cost you? What's that bundle price?
Well, I will let you know the bundle price. Given what I would pay, I would say $220.
$220. You're very close. The actual price that they want you to pay is $355.
Oh, yeah, I was
not
really
including
close.
shipping.
I was really close.
So let's do a breakdown here. I'm going to pull up my calculator. So
bike.
$355 and divide
Hun's
that
a bigger
by 4.
figure. Hun's a bigger figure, I guess.
Okay, but let's just we'll start here.
Yeah,
let's start here.
Yeah, let's start there.
If each piece costs the same amount, that you would be paying $88 per figure. Now, previously, these figures cost $55.
Yes.
So if each of them cost $55, this set would cost $220. So there's an extra $135 that needs to be allocated. So the bike, how much more do you think this bike costs? Why does this bike cost more? This bike should be nothing. It doesn't. It just the wheels roll. It has no special features. It doesn't light up.
It's got some like movement effects. Oh, it's wild.
I don't get it.
They make the argument that Hun is a larger figure, but again, larger figures in the
he's
past
larger.
For Super 7 have topped off at like $75, $80.
Right.
And then have since like gone down. I remember, what was it, Gorilla? He was a larger sized
I just think
Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle figure, and he's been marked down since. I wonder how much he is. I'd like to get him.
I wonder if this is.
Tonight.
I wonder how. Like, what's the thinking here? Either this is going to be a very small run, so like they have to spread the cost out over fewer units.
Could be.
Or they're just like, fuck you.
Yeah.
If you want it, you got to pay for it.
We're fishing.
I just
we'll
don't
see who
know
bites.
Who's the hardcore fan of this series that needs Raph on a bike? Like, maybe a different character, but Raph on a bike? Take that out. Just give me Hun and April. I don't need all this other shit. I like these figures. I have
Raph on a bike.
Raph, my normal Raph. He's always by me. I love fiddling around with Raph. But I don't need Raph with a leather jacket. I just don't.
Pants.
I don't want it.
Pants
I wouldn't even buy it on clearance. Yeah, no pants. The pants area is where you want the protection, Raph, not your upper body. You're not thinking this one through.
It would be funny. It would have been funny if the alternate buy-in for this would be the helmeted version of Raphael for this, and you'd be like, "Yep, I need to buy it to get the helmet."
I know.
That would have been the ultimate trick.
Don't give them any ideas. No,
that guy's got the right idea.
Still not sure if April comes with.
Oh yeah, they all have helmets though too. That's the other thing.
Well, they tried. But you're gonna put Hun on the bike.
Bike.
I don't think his legs are gonna bend correctly. I don't know. They're not all gonna fit. That bike is little.
Oh.
That bike is little. All right. Anything else? There's gotta be something else.
I mean, we were on another podcast. Oh, we have this.
Sure.
So I will talk about my thing. And so we were on another podcast. I don't think this kind of got not so much the views, but the respect it deserved.
The traction,
the traction. So over the last week, a gentleman in the neighboring town has been downsizing his daughter's toy collection, and I got some stuff, and his daughters are, I kind of came to the opinion that he must have had 2 daughters, and they were probably the age of you and probably our first youngest sister.
Okay.
So your younger sister and my younger sister, so probably 83 and then 86. Okay. So he put a lot of stuff out. I did the thing that I normally would do. I did grab some stuff. I got Teddy Ruxpin and Grubby together, which was very exciting. Yep, the rough skin bear.
The talkers.
He had
the interactors.
Yes, the talkers. Yeah, exactly. I had Teddy Ruxpin as a kid. I think, did you as well?
Oh, of course, we all had Teddy Ruxpin.
Yeah, everyone had it. But I didn't have Grubby though. But so to get Grubby was excellent.
I had like Wendy's Grubby. I don't think I had the big Grubby.
Okay. So yeah, so he was just, this was free, which was excellent too.
Oh, it was. Free. Oh, wow.
Yeah, he wasn't looking for any money. But he had other stuff. I missed out on the stuff, and then I was talking to him. I said, "Hey, listen, because at this point, if I notice people are giving stuff away or they're selling stuff, and there's a trend, I will now ask if there's anything else to kind of get ahead of people. That's kind of what I do now. It's like, hey, give me a heads up if you're getting, because I don't know, he might have had a son. There might be some other stuff that I might really be interested in coming forward. So I reached out to him. He said, well, actually, I found all the old birth certificates for the Cabbage Patch Kids and more clothes for the Cabbage Patch Kids. Yeah, so in that box that had Grubby and it had Teddy Ruxpin, it also had a collection of Marvin the Martian figures or dolls, stuffies, and it had Cabbage Patch Kids in very good shape. So I picked up that box, and then he reached out again and said, I have this. You want to pick it up? And I said,
did they have like blood on them for when people were fighting for them?
No,
like
thankfully,
that first Christmas, there was bloodshed to get them.
And these were the actual, these were the original Cabbage Patch Kids.
That's exciting. Amazing.
So, but value. I think some of them do. I mean, if there's any value above free, right? I've already made 100% profit if I ever go to move these forward. That's true. So I picked up the second tote, and in the tote, I showed him off to you, was this guy, Real Talkin' Bubba. Yeah. Do you remember Real Talkin' Bubba?
Was he at Toys R Us? I like vaguely.
I feel like he went on vacation at one point too, and they had like Real Talkin' Bubba on vacation. He had like a Hawaiian shirt.
The glasses are sending me because it's like they definitely just took those.
They're too small.
California
right. There is
glasses.
there is an elastic on them that is kind of deteriorated. So this came out in 1996, and I feel like it was at the height of like the hillbilly craze for us. So we had
Bill Clinton,
Jeff
right?
Bill Clinton,
Is that what it's
Jeff
supposed
Fox
to be?
were the. But he's a randy guy. You push his hands.
What's he got to say?
Say, I got an idea.
He's got an idea. What's your idea? What's your idea? I'll squeeze his hand again.
Let's take a nap.
Oh, let's take a nap.
Oh,
he's my best friend. Okay,
that's innocent.
So let's sleep.
That sounds innocent.
Okay. So let's try it again.
Are you gonna let me talk?
Yeah, I'll let you talk.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Hey, what are you doing?
Oh.
I hate when you grab my mouth.
I hate when you grab my mouth.
Grab your pretty mouth.
Oh my goodness. Say, I got an idea.
Who's got another idea?
I'd like to stand on my head.
Oh, he's gonna stand on his head. Oh, he's
okay.
See, he's PG.
Would you stand me on my head?
I did.
Woo-wee!
Oh.
Woo-wee! Was I making sense there?
He's interactive.
Yeah, he is interactive.
Was I making sense there?
Yeah, you were making sense, Real Talking Bubba.
Hey, I hope I'm not asking too much now.
Okay.
Will you fluff up my hair?
Yeah.
Go on, wiggle my head.
Okay,
and
this
fluff
is
up
not
my
the
hair.
Real Talking Bubba that was talking to me last week.
I know.
We had a
Get to
very
the line.
very sexually charged dialogue with this bear.
He was like, "I want to kiss your mouth.
Yeah.
I want to kiss that mouth of yours."
Hey, read my lips.
Oop.
Do you like my hair now?
Yeah, I love it, Bubba. I really do.
That's very
Well,
Bill
thank
Clinton.
you.
Okay.
I got an idea.
Ooh.
Yeah.
He's gonna make me put a cigar
What is it?
somewhere.
Give me a big kiss. Hold
what?
my mouth
There it
shut and
is.
Kiss me.
Hold my mouth shut and kiss
There
you.
it is.
Wait, you dirty thing.
Repeat myself. Hold my mouth shut and kiss me.
A lot of mouth stuff with him.
Hey, read my lips. Hold my mouth shut and kiss me.
Okay.
Wow, that is.
If I have to.
It's a little.
Woo-wee!
Woo-wee! There you go. All right. There's Big Bubba,
He wants to do
everybody.
it again.
He's getting the hook. I'm giving him the
All
hook.
right.
Get him out of
know
here.
what?
Get him out of here. There's Big Bubba.
This is a children's show. So.
The I do want to go back at some point and think about toys. It's like, going through like the big book, and they had toys that I didn't care about, but they were there.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like you remember
course.
Murdoch, the Scrub-a-Ducky? I went through a big Murdoch phase where I had to get one of those. It was
Yeah,
just
I
like a
remember
hard plastic duck that you like. I guess you would take a bath with, but it talked.
Yeah.
And then it had like a fabric robe. Like they sold clothes for it. And I did
sure.
eventually get one on eBay, and I'm like, why did I buy this? This is
Why
stupid.
did you buy it? It's like
It's just those
but
toys
like
like,
I said,
you remember seeing, but you didn't own.
Right, and that's the thing. Like going to the toy show today, it's like it's such an over. Like I could genuinely tell everybody who decides to go to a toy show, make a wish list before you go because it's so overwhelming, and then you walk away saying, "Why did I really need this?" Like stick to your wish list.
Right.
Stick to the
Stick
wish
to your
list.
wish list.
Because you might wind up buying too much. You might buy nothing at all. Really just kind of, and then like everything else after that is just kind of fun to look at because you're not necessarily there for it.
Yeah. Yeah. Just
But yeah,
find your
that's my
grails.
advice
You
there.
never know. You never know.
No, you
when
never
you're
know.
finding-
I mean, I went to the gentleman that I bought all the Street Sharks from, and I said, I was talking to him. I said, hey, this is what I'm looking for today. And not including what the kids, robbing my bank from. But I'm looking for battle beasts. I'm looking for army ants, and I was looking for one other thing. And he goes, "Army ants, you're gonna love me." So he is actually friends with the gentleman who is producing or reproducing the Army Ants line.
Hey.
So I even got to. He had several of. He wanted to sell them, but he's waiting for his buddy who is producing them. He had several of the prototypes of the
you have
Army
pictures of
ants. I didn't take any pictures of them, but I got to hold them and see them, and they're very good quality. They are excellent in scale. Good homages to that original line.
Can you squish the thorax, whatever the butt is called?
You
squish
could,
it?
yeah. Yes, you could.
Can you put it on your tongue? I would always do that. That was fun. That's a
But
deal
again, a
breaker
lot of
for me.
fun.
I can't
Yeah,
put it on my tongue.
a lot of fun. He was like, at one point, he was like, "Hey, you like knockoffs?" And I felt like I was like a shady character at one point
Sure.
because it was
He
like,
opened up his coat.
he's like,
these
come
knockoffs.
check this out. You want to check out these knockoffs? And I'm like, well, I like those turtles that they just put out, the ones from the Christmas special there. And he's like, nothing like that. I was like, well, I've got some spook chasers. And he's like, oh, tell me more.
Oh my God! You should have brought your
Yeah.
spook chasers.
Oh, my
That would have made
goodness.
you a celebrity.
That
Hey, are you the
probably
guy
would've.
with the spook chasers?
I am.
No, you would have been mugged and someone would have stolen.
I probably would have. Yeah, no, he knew exactly what I was talking about, though. But yeah, then he brought me over to the
course.
table of knockoff Motu figures, and he gave me a deal on this like Street Shark style one that I'd never seen before, which was cool. So he's like, "Yeah, I'm selling it for 80, and I'll give it to you for 60." And I was like, "Oh, perfect."
Bootleg.
Yeah,
God.
bootlegs are fun. I love them. I love
Of
them.
course,
They're
but for $80, that's like you can buy the actual toy. You don't need the bootleg of it at that point.
That's true, but there's no bootleg. There's no real shark Motu figure. So
Not yet. Maybe in the
Not
movie.
yet.
It's coming out. Coming soon.
true.
You mentioned those bootleg turtles.
Yeah.
I never saw them in person. And I think a
Oh.
lot of people didn't see them. I think those are going to
Really?
be a hot item. Did you open those?
No, I didn't. I left them
Keep
in
those
the box.
keep
I put
those
them in a
minty.
box.
Yeah, I think in the future that could be a big deal. Did they come with a T-shirt or something? Was there some
No,
deal?
they had a T-shirt available.
Oh, they had. A
It
t-shirt.
really just
yeah.
seemed like it was a poorly planned out tie-in with Target because they had T-shirts for kids. My son, I did find one on clearance for my son. I don't know if I'll give it to him because I don't think he'll understand it. It's a white T-shirt, and giving a child a white T-shirt is like a recipe for disaster. So I might just kind of hold on to it and just put it with the toys. And then they made an adult version of
get
it,
it
and I never found that. Yeah, get it framed.
Oh. Yeah, I never saw them. I think they were online, but I didn't think to get them.
They sold out rather quickly online. And then I think the last time I did see them was I saw them at a Target that had a parking garage, and then they were doing their inventory, and the minute I saw those inventory slips at the Target, I was like, we're not finding anything here, kids. Might as well not even leave.
They're not going to stock anything.
And I was like, they were like, what do you mean? And I'm like, they won't open boxes and put them out. It's easier to count them while they're still in the box, kids.
Yeah.
Oh.
We're leaving.
Yeah, we're leaving. No toys for anybody. They did have a set of 4 there at that time, which
Oh, they did have them. Oh,
yeah, I think that was over Christmas break because we went to IKEA.
I haven't been to IKEA in so long. I bet it's exactly the same though.
You're not missing much.
No.
No.
The only thing I want to do is put up that pegboard behind me in the part. Like, you can't see it.
Yeah.
It's over there. It's over there. But I don't. I just never do it. So I just have stuff on the ground. There's boxes everywhere. I've given up. If you can't see it in this frame, I don't care.
That's good. There you go.
I don't care.
Right,
I'll wait till Christmas.
I've got Jabba's sail barge currently like just hanging out on my couch. I took the table upstairs. And he's just like, yep, there he is. He's occupying the couch that's down here. But
Do you
we
ever
talked about his stuff.
Check the value of the sail barge to see.
No, I leave it alone.
It's like, is there a price it could reach that you'd be like, well, I should probably get that money. It's a lot of money.
Yeah, but then I have to ship it.
No, you do local pickup.
I could do local pickup.
You could, because it's like people. There's enough people that want it. It's someone local.
I mean, if it went over 2,000, probably
2,000. Yeah, but you got to sell it off eBay because you don't want eBay taking their chunk of that.
True.
That's not fair. It's not fair to you. That's not fair to you. They didn't do anything.
No, I've held on to it.
That thing sells itself.
It does.
Yeah, it's not like you don't need people searching it out. You just go on like a message board. Or something.
Right. I think maybe if I see it, I'll bring it over to the toy shows, and that way.
Oh, there you go. That's a showpiece. Yeah, have that at your booth. Do a raffle.
Do a raffle. Like, hey, I didn't see any of Mr. Stevie's raffles today. Unless
does he do raffles?
Last year. Sometimes he does raffles, but maybe that was last year's Chris Con.
Ever since Tron, he had to cut back.
Well, he had two. It was supposed to be Giant Man. I thought that was newer information. It was Giant Man, it was
That's old.
the Cantina, which
I remember he was giving away a Cantina.
He seems to always be
get
giving
nominated,
away a Cantina.
But I don't know whoever won that. I wanted to win that.
To go to
Did
Chris
anyone
Con.
nominate me?
I don't think so. You would have won it.
Oh, well. I never win anything.
No, you have to be my son. He wins everything.
I'll be your son. You're adopted.
My son. He was the winner of the day. My son. He won. He won the kid lottery.
The kids deserve it. That's all
they
about
do.
The kids.
Yeah.
They can't listen to the show though. Let's end on a little hope. So we're big fans of Jack's Simpsons line. I found two of the figures from the little guys at Five Below. I found I guess three, because I found the single Homer with the screaming mouth, but I didn't pick that up. And then like hippie Lisa, cool girl Lisa, whatever
cool
that's
girl
from.
Lisa.
Is that from the vacation episode where they go to the vacation house?
It might be.
Yeah. And then who was the other one I got?
Barney. You got Barney.
Barney. And then
Jimbo.
there were 4 figures on the pegs, and like the pegs was full of these 4 figures. So I thought that Carl was the 4th figure in the set, but I cannot remember who I have because they do the 2 scales. So I picked up 2 Carls to send you one, but then I'm like, wait a minute, I already have a Carl. I have like 4 Carls at this point, so they're going back. So that's good. At least those came out. I'm still looking for that last set of the 5-inch line. But maybe that won't actually be the last line. Maybe this line is, for whatever reason, on a hiatus, but maybe they'll come back because we got photos this week. I don't know if it's up for order somewhere, but we got lots of product photos of the fabric, the stuffed Lard Lad. So Lard Lad is like the Simpsons version of Big Boy, but instead of burgers, he has donuts, and there's a famous Treehouse of Horror where he comes to life with all the mascots. That was very fun. So this is a soft goods one. It's one of those larger scale ones, but he comes in a box that's sort of colored like a donut box. So that's fun.
That is fun.
We were looking at this. There's something not quite. I think the nose too. It's not like piggy enough, but the head is like sculpted in plastic. So I can't blame it for that.
But
he doesn't have his
that
hand.
eventually.
He doesn't have his hand on his hip, which just makes it seem like that's just who Lard Lad is. He's got to have and then like the posture. It's just not quite right. It looks more like something you get from a claw machine. So,
right. No, I can see that.
Yeah, it's not my favorite. They should have done the Halloween of Horror one, or the Treehouse of Horror. But hey, signs of life. That's I'll take that over nothing.
Yeah. Well,
so
what? He'll scale well with those 2.5-inch figures. That will be.
That's true. That's true.
Something.
Yeah. I think there's also like a Funko Pop that actually might be better. I think they did like a big Funko Pop.
Okay.
But we want this line to continue.
We do.
Poor
I have
Simpsons
too much fun.
line,
I have too much
bit.
fun. I have too much
too
fun
fun.
collecting it.
Maybe Super 7 could bring back theirs.
Yeah.
Jax goes away. Just keep ping-ponging back over like the course of 2 decades, and we'll get all
Maybe
collection stuff.
McFarlane will bring it back with their
There you go.
their
And
heavy
Playmates
their
can
heavy
do
black.
it.
Yeah. Oh wow.
Everybody gets a chance to do it.
Everyone gets a piece.
Everybody gets
except
a
Mattel.
taste.
Except Mattel.
No, fuck Mattel. Fuck Mattel. They got
everything.
enough. They got enough on their
You have
plate.
enough,
We love you,
Mattel.
Mattel. We love you, Mattel. Send me some
Yes.
wrestling stuff. Send me that Steve Austin. I'll put it over. I'll put it over big. I don't care about that. All right, I think that's
Okay.
good. Got anything else?
No.
No, that's it. That was a lot.
I talked.
Chris Con.
Yeah, it was fun. Chris Con.
Me too.
Great American Toy
Did you
Show.
take any video or photos or anything?
I took some video. I took some photo. I will share that with
Send
you.
Send that to me.
Yeah.
Some proof. All right. All right, everybody. Well, you know what we say. We don't want to grow up, but we already did. Have a great week, everybody.
Bye, everyone.